I want to talk about if you have this thing that you want, whether it's to do something, to start something, to have more time for something, but your reason for not getting there, one of the big underlying reasons that comes up for you is I don't have time. I want to do more with my kids, but I don't have time. I want to take care of myself more, but I don't have time. I want to go and start that business that I always wanted to start, but I don't have time. I don't know where I'm going to get to that with the laundry and the cooking and the cleaning and all the other things that I get to do. I feel like we're at this place where what I'm hearing the most, number one, I can see where you're at in the course. So no one is on track. Two things are happening. One, this is kind of like a beta test of like how long or how short the program should be. So I'm aware that it needs to be longer because we get to spend more time on each section to really dig in and get the result and before we just move forward. But that being said, if time is the reason why you're like, oh, I haven't made the time to watch the module or to, because here's the thing, it's like, I'm not hearing from you guys to give coaching, and when I'm checking in, you're like, no, I'm good, but at the same time, I have people looking for a mentor, I have people feeling like they need more time, I have people not, in my opinion, feeling like they're getting the actual result that they're looking for. And so if you're saying, okay, what's next? What's after this Fox Project thing didn't work? I need a mentor now, or I need to go find the next program, or what I really needed was this, but yet you haven't even done module 1, or you haven't even done the vision board, or you're not even asking for help from me. If you're in this program, I am your mentor right now. Like you get to take advantage of getting help. So the intimacy thing is you get to recognize that it's not jumping to another person, another program, another method, another thing, adding something else. You're saying you don't have time as is, but then you're looking for something else. The answer is already inside of you. The answer is showing up and actually applying and learning and doing the work. The answer is making the time for yourself to be the priority. So I challenge you to recognize what are you needing, and then what are you thinking is the solution, and realize that you are the solution, and this program is developed and designed to equip you and empower you to step up into your power so that you can be the answer to your problems, because you get to create your life based on your choices. And so when you learn that and you become self-aware and you listen to your vision and you say yes to things that are in alignment with your vision versus things that are just happening to you, then you realize how much control you actually have and how you actually have the answers right within you by your choices. And it's usually just to show up. What I really want you to take a look at is your level of intimacy with yourself and with your vision. So number one, this is why in the module 5 I said connect back to your vision. If you're in this program and you haven't done your vision board, that's mistake number one. Like if you're gonna go by my coaching, by my teaching, by what I feel like is the method to getting the life that you want me to help you get, that's number one, is your vision. So if you don't have your vision board, or if you have it and it's stuffed under a bed or behind something, or it's somewhere where you don't see it, or it's somewhere where you see it and it's invisible now to you, where you're not engaging in it, what I want you to do is put it somewhere where you can see it every single day, and I want you to start looking at it. What I do is I have it on my sink, and when I'm brushing my teeth, I'm like, instead of seeing your ABCs 1, 2, 3s, I'm reading over 2 times over the things that I'm working on. So I'm reading and I'm saying, write my book, book Disney World, hire a virtual assistant, and I'm reading the 10 or so things I have, and it takes a couple of seconds. So by the time you read through everything twice and you really let it sink in and saturate your brain, and then you start your day with that, I promise you just that in itself was worth being in this program for you to level up your life and get results. But the problem is we're not making the time to actually do it, and I believe that in this program, with the work that we're doing, the self-work, the time is an intimacy with yourself. It's an intimacy with your vision. It's an intimacy with getting face to face with what are my blocks, What are my triggers? What do I get to grow through? What do I get to heal? What do I get to face and work on? None of us are perfect, and we all have these things in some area of this. It's something different for all of us, but we all have that thing that we get to look head on and take ourselves on and grow as a better person. And the only way to do that is to apply what you're learning and apply what you know and actually do it, and actually look at your vision board, actually journal, actually problem solve through the problems that are keeping you stuck. Whatever, like, the only thing separating you from where you want to go to where you're at right now is the choices that you're choosing to make on a daily basis. So where are you able to problem solve in the way you're choosing to spend your time? And if you are using your time as an excuse of why you can't put yourself first, then you get to hopefully see that you working on yourself and putting yourself first is the answer to the problem that you have in front of you. So this is my challenge to you, to lock in. We only have a week left of the course, but it doesn't end here. You can still be a part of the community. You can still go on and keep doing the work. This is just the framework. This is just implementing, here's what I need to start doing. I get to change my language. You see, I teach this and I still say need. I don't like the word need, because you don't need to do this. You get to do this. You get to be a better version of yourself. You don't have to do it. You could go the rest of your life and be mediocre and have tons of dreams and visions inside of your belly and never birth them to fruition. You can do that. You don't have to live a purposeful life. You get to. So watch your language, show up bigger, do the work, apply what you're learning, do the self-care, open up your brain to vision and to taking the action steps, saying yes to the things that are in alignment with your vision and no to the things that are not. You get to choose the life that you want on a secondly basis, by the way you think, by the way you act, by the things you say, the things you believe, the people you surround yourself with. Your life right now is a reflection of your internal work that you get to do. So take this time. This is module 5. This is right now. This is a state of what are you doing with your time? And if you're using time as why you're not doing this course and why you're not doing something, what are you avoiding? Because there's nothing in your life more important than you getting yourself together. So go back to why you signed up here. Connect back to what is it that you're wanting to fix in your life. Is it to get more time? Is it to start those ideas that you've been wanting to start? Is it to heal your relationship? Is it to be a better mom? Is it to whatever area of your life you felt stuck and you feel stuck? That's where you need to ask. That's where you get to ask for help. That's where you get to lean in and do the work. So please let me in on those things so that I can help be that outside view for you to show you what it is that you get to work through. But if you don't do the work and show up and put it in front of us, then we don't have anything to work with.